Welcome back. In this video, we'll be looking at respiration. Because respiration is such a big topic, I've broken it down into lots of little videos so that you can learn it one step at a time. This video is the first in the series. It will focus on what respiration is and the word equation. Whilst the videos are specifically about aerobic respiration, I will just call it respiration for the rest of the video. But before we start, I just wanted to mention that there is another type of respiration called anaerobic respiration, which is different, and I'll try and make another video about that soon. If you're new here, welcome to BioSmash. I'm Jo, I'm a science teacher. I'll help you smash your biology revision. So let's get started and think about energy. All living things need energy. It helps to keep us warm and grow and move. Our bodies are even using energy as we sleep. Our bodies get our energy from our food. We break down the food to release energy. One food that contains lots of energy is sugar, and our bodies can release energy from sugar. There's a special name given to this process of releasing energy from sugar, and that name is respiration. So let's get started and describe the word equation for respiration. So we already know that respiration is the release of energy from sugar, and the sugar that we're going to be talking about is glucose. Another process that releases energy is burning. Burning this match is releasing energy from the wood in the match. Now, this burning reaction needs oxygen. And in the same way that burning needs oxygen to release the energy, so does respiration. So far we know that respiration needs glucose and oxygen. Let's look at the formula of glucose. It's C6H12O6. So the C tells us that it contains carbon, and the little 6 after the C tells us that it contains 6 atoms of carbon. The H tells us that glucose contains hydrogen, and the O6 tells us that glucose contains 6 atoms of oxygen. And our body starts by breaking the oxygen and glucose up. This gives us lots of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms. So some of these carbon and oxygen atoms will react to make carbon dioxide, and you can see carbon dioxide contains 1 carbon joined to 2 oxygen atoms. The hydrogen atoms react with the oxygen atoms. Do you know what this makes? It makes water. And you might know that water has got the formula H2O because it's got 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. Let's look at the word equation for respiration. So we already know that the ingredients that we need are glucose and oxygen, and they make carbon dioxide and water. The reaction also releases energy, which is the reason why we do it, but I've put energy in brackets because it's not a chemical. Well done for reaching this point in the video. You're doing really well. I've made you a mini quiz so you can check how well you've understood the key ideas. Your first task is to describe what respiration is, so try to say or write a sentence. Your second task is to write the word equation for respiration. The answers are coming in a few seconds, so pause the video now if you need more time. So let's look at question 1. You needed to describe what respiration is. So here's one possible answer. Respiration is a chemical reaction that releases energy from glucose. And remember, glucose is a type of sugar. And how did you do with question 2? Write the word equation for respiration. And here's the second answer. So we're looking for glucose plus oxygen and then an arrow to show it makes carbon dioxide and water. And you may have written energy in brackets because remember, energy is not a chemical, so it can't be part of a chemical equation. You might find it helpful to write these answers down so that you can memorise them. You've done super well to reach this part in the video. You are obviously trying really hard with your revision. Now that you've understood what respiration is, why not check out the next video in the series, which is looking at where respiration happens. And I've added the link here.